I'm Erin Lowry, author of Broke Millennial and Broke Millennial Takes on Investing, and I help my fellow millennials get their financial lives together and manage their money. Well, the very first thing that you need to do if you find yourself out of work or with the bottom falling out is to assess your situation. And by that, I mean you have to face your numbers. You need to sit down and write out exactly what you need to hit your bare essentials every month. So it's different for every person, but for the most part, we're looking at things like keeping a roof over your head, keeping the utilities on, food on your table, transportation, which hopefully we will be able to use again soon, and you'll need to get to your job, as well as any medication that you might need. Well, right now, when we're looking to assemble a bare bones budget, we're not focusing on those long-term savings goals, or for some people, even the short-term ones. We're just looking at the bare necessities you need to get yourself through a month. So start by writing out a list of what you need, including shelter, food, utilities, transportation, any medication you might have, or other things that are incredibly important in your day-to-day or monthly life. Once you write that list out, write out how much you need to pay on all of those items. You also should include things like your debts, how much you owe on credit cards or your auto loan or your student loans. However, right now, especially as we're facing the coronavirus, you can reach out to your lenders to have a conversation about relief that they might offer you. Now, this is a situation where it is much better to ask for permission than for forgiveness. You want to be proactive about reaching out to your lenders if you're facing a financial hardship. You don't want to wait to miss a bill and then try to backpedal and have a conversation. Always talk to them before the missed payment occurs. I understand how frustrating it is if you have recently lost your job and you don't have savings to have someone say to you, you just have to start putting money aside to build a savings fund, because right now is not the time to be building an emergency savings. You just have to start to pivot and figure out how to bring in money. And one of the first things you need to do is file for unemployment, especially with how quickly claims are coming in. It's important that you get yours in ASAP, because it can take a few weeks in order to get your first check, and that's time that you may not have. And another thing is to just start looking at every opportunity that exists right now to just bring in some money. So looking at companies that are currently trying to help out and increasing who they need, such as Amazon announcing that they have 100,000 jobs they're trying to fill. There are a lot of temp companies and placement agencies that are looking for people in short-term needs. So just starting to apply for every possible opportunity. And for creatives that are currently healthy, you might also look at being a childcare provider for people who are working in essential jobs and need someone to be watching their children while they currently can't go to school.
Invest in you. Ready, set, grow. CNBC and Acorns.